After months of reluctance, the US and Germany reportedly plan to send tanks to Ukraine, in what Kyiv hopes will be a game-changer on the battlefield. U.S. President Joe Biden's administration is expected to announce plans to send at least 30 M1 Abrams tanks. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has also reportedly decided to send at least 14 Leopard 2 tanks. He is set to speak in Parliament on Wednesday morning. Russia's ambassador to the U.S. said the news was another blatant provocation, and the Kremlin spokesman said Germany's reported decision would bring nothing good and leave a lasting mark on relations with Russia. Ukrainian officials say they are urgently in need of heavier weapons, and say sufficient battle tanks could help Kyiv's forces seize back territory from the Russians. But until now, the US and Germany have resisted internal and external pressure to send their tanks to Ukraine. Washington has cited the extensive training and maintenance required for the high-tech Abrams. Germans have endured months of painful political debate amid concerns that sending tanks would escalate the conflict and make NATO a direct party to the war with Russia. US media is reporting that an announcement regarding Abrams shipments to Ukraine could come as soon as Wednesday, with unnamed officials cited as saying at least 30 could be sent. However, the timing remains unclear, and it could take many months for the U.S. combat vehicles to reach the battlefront. German officials had reportedly been insisting they would only agree to the transfer of Leopard 2s to Ukraine if the U.S. also sent M1 Abrams. If the Germans continue to say we will only send or release Leopards on the conditions that Americans send Abrams, we should send Abrams, Democratic Senator Chris Coons, a Biden ally, told Politico on Tuesday. Britain has already said it will send Challenger 2 tanks to Ukraine. Poland, one of 16 European and NATO countries that has German-made Leopard 2 tanks, has been pushing to send the vehicles to Ukraine, but under export rules needs Berlin's permission. Ukraine is still unlikely to get the 300 modern main battle tanks it says it needs to win the war. But if half a dozen Western nations each provide 14 tanks, then that would bring the total to nearly 100, which could make a difference.